Hello and welcome back to 7th Gear Racing. We have Cardinals tonight and we're back for Tier 2. And tonight we are in Mexico again. And in the comment box I am joined by my Alpha team principal. Benster, how are you, sir?
I am great. It's great being a team principal.
Yeah. Looks fun. With our finances and things. Watching every car.
I appreciate it. Yeah.
DNF and costing you
It's
money.
great watching both your Tier 2 drivers in it. That's excellent.
Well, hopefully they won't do it tonight. Last week was a very expensive week, one of the most expensive weeks had so far around Jeddah. I think there was 10 DNFs in the Tier 2 race, and then
Ouch.
a lot of wing changes in Tier 1. We are back after the break for Tier 2, and according to Mr. Kunich, the weatherman, it's going to be raining in the race. 77% chance for 45 minutes, so let's see some rain. Anyway,
And some carnage.
Yeah, carnage in the turn 1 as usual. Especially around here, it's very tight 1 and 2 as we were on board with Hasbro going through that sequence of corners. Now he's the first man to set a lap tonight. He's actually got to turn his hot lap off on his out lap. I just noticed he's on 16% as he's so he's when he realises he's just gonna be whoops. Sure he'll realise when he gets down to the next straight. Either way, he'll probably set a lap. Anyone you've got your eye on tonight who might do well? It's very tight in Tier 2, you could just never tell who's going to win.
Well, I'd like to back my driver, Krigmet, for pole. Definitely not saying he'll finish first, because that would be optimistic to say the least. But apart from that, it is very close. Jay Hutchinson, very quick guy as well. He'd be fighting at the front, I assume.
Yeah, I'm going to keep an eye out. This guy just gone through the pole, Vaughan. He's had 3 wins here in Mexico from 4 Tier 2 races, so he does like this track. Here comes Jay Hutchinson, he's actually invalidated. But yeah, so my ones to watch probably Vaughan for that reason. Fine defenders on a 3 race win streak at the minute. But he has missed the last, well, he missed 2 of the last 5 races, so he is on a 3 win streak when he has raced. Well, there he is. Going to provisional pole. He did a race last night in Tier 1 as well.
Oh,
and Krigmet goes a few tenths quicker, 16.4.
Half a second quicker.
Yeah, I'm interested to see who got the sort of wet setup maybe for the race.
Yeah, that's a good point. It's all about the compromise, isn't it? Because as much as you want to slap on a full dry setup for and set full position, if it's too sketchy in the rain, then it's gonna be pointless.
Yeah, championship leader for the game with just set on lap with P5, 17.3. He is leading the championship by 13 points over Fine Defender, and then Vaughan on 91 points. Change. So Tier 2 is the most closest tier, normally is. Tier 1 you've got your like top 3, 4 drivers and a bit of a drop off to the next set of drivers and a little another drop off to the back of the field, but Tier 2 is pretty much probably top 15, anyone could win it. As Pogo's P6 in the Haas. Good evening, Mikey. Good evening, Dylan. Thank you, Poe. Try in the race. Your face puts a decent lap in. He goes P7, and his teammate is just behind. That is, no, he's gone into pits. Everybody now coming into the pits or in the pits. Back of the field, Dylan. Knight now venturing out for the first time. I don't know if you watched that the race of the final Tier 3 race last season where Knight famously won it for Team Alpine to clinch the constructors away from, I can't remember the team they clinched it away from, but him and Dylan managed to clinch the title thanks to Pete's final only win of the season. Well done on board with these now, about to cross the line, start that. And Dylan remembered that race very well. He had a very up and down the race. Yeah, thank you, Dylan. Mercedes was clinched away from. So here we go. Avoid the curves. The first 3 turns. Get the best run out. Straight. Curve is very deadly around here, especially through the S section. Which is very wide through there.
Talks about curves to the S section.
This is second one here, just here.
Yeah, that's the one.
Too much, or not enough. And start the car and send you flying. Through the tricky stadium section where traction is very hard, especially at this final corner, and it's going to be a 17.666 and a bit some P9, which is not a bad lap.
Solid lap. Seen a few invalidations here already. Very easy track to use from a little bit wide or take a little bit too much, and that's it.
Yeah, that's one of the main reasons why Pete won that race on the last round of the last seasons, and you've been kicked out of session. No, I've lost Spencer for a second. I just invited him back. Spencer's in that's failed him. Are you there? Oh, you in the lobby still? Oh, there you go. Yeah, back. So Paul P12 for him. So it's just tied a DBV, Toe and Stingers yet to set a lap. Chat. I haven't had too many wet races so far. Looks like Crickmate is on another lap here. Fusion Gamer has closed the gap slightly. And Winnets goes P4 into the 16s as well. Oof. Won't get to the 15s here. What was the pole time on Tuesday? Was a 15.3 from Elite. And doesn't get into the 15, but 16.1 is very solid for Tier 2. That will be his sixth pole of the season. If he does manage to hang on. But as we know, and as we've seen many times this season, it doesn't happen in the race one. Yeah. Yeah, as I mentioned before, Crickmet's only just started league racing this season, so he's still learning. He's got a lot of potential, I'd say. Page went P4 with a really good lap. A millisecond quicker than Woody Ketchup. Five and a half minutes left. This is Tyler, DBV and Stingers now. As Toe went P15 with his lap. Lenny back at the time runners so far. But looking at the combined constructors, we have McLaren with a healthy lead, 414 points they're on, followed by Alfa Romeo 306, so more than 100 points behind. And then the midfield pack with Williams, Aston Martin locked on 246, Haas 227, and Red Bull Alpine 205 and 200. And then the bottom three, Mercedes 122, AlphaTauri 67, and Ferrari only 39. So I'm just sort of working out what rivals there are. So obviously McLaren, Alfa Romeo, but Williams and Aston Martin have been closing that gap slowly. And then you've got the mid pack with 5 teams in it, and then the bottom 3 are in a bit of a scrap at the bottom. Ferrari desperately needs some points here. DBV and Jay Hudson very capable, doing well for their teams, alright. So here comes Tyler. I think he's about to start his first fellow lap of the night. I'm not sure if he's on his wheel now, but he's 17.4. He's got a new wheel. Let's see how he does turn 1 to see if he's on it or not. Oh, and yeah, as a penalty. Try to catch you if you're on the wheel, and then he just cuts the corner. Yeah. Yeah, obviously that's not allowed in qualifying. He's just trying to get back round in the pits now again, but the evidence is here. Tier 2 stewards in the chat. I'll mark it down later. Let's put that in the Tier 2 steward notes. Can't remember how many penalty points that is, but I don't know. He might do it, I don't know. Might be very close to it. He might cut the corners again. He might cut the corners again on his outlap. But obviously that's one penalty point. If he does it again, then it's even more. I can't quite remember. I'm now looking. Yeah. I'll find it later. I can't remember. Cementing that P2, but that's going to be him done now. Won't be able to get round again. Well, he will be able to get around again. Depends how much he's fueled up. He's got to recharge the ERS. Lots of traffic at sector 3. Got to be careful not to too close to the car in front. A lot of cars now starting the final lap. Tyler's taken the proper track this time. No one is out lap. He's it's going to be very close, I reckon. But we'll keep an eye on the action. Look at that, the traffic he's in here as well. Going now come to the S's. These guys have got to back off and give themselves some room if they want to get a good lap in. So trying to figure out who's going to be the first one on that. Very hard to tell. Oh, his ERS going. Yeah, he definitely is. He's just been blocked. Fortunate for Bayer, but I think there we go. Checker flag is out. Fine defender P8, Jay Moore 13th, and Lenny 17th, all at best. So here we go. Will he catch up across the line? He stays P4. Next is the Aston Martin of Scotty, who got a P2 here on the final day of last season. He is invalidated. Ferrari of Jay Hutchinson, invalidated as well. Fine. So he's the last car going. Asbo not going to put a lap in. Crickmit, did he improve? No. All in the face is going to improve. Up to P8, good lap from him. Kinich stays P16. Stinger's the only guy who hasn't set a lap. He's now back across the line. Where does he go? P19. Puts DPV at the bottom, and DPV is invalidated, so he's not going to be able to get any higher than that. Winnets into the pits. Spire got blocked. Pool, here he comes. Half a tenth up. And also he didn't do well enough in the stadium section. Tyler's finished. And Toe comes into bits. That will round up the qualifying. So really it's just your usual suspects at the top. Crickmit again on pole for the 6th time this season. I wouldn't say there's any real standout performance in the top 10. Maybe Bio, good lap from him. He's probably improving as well before he got blocked. I'd say it's probably roughly how the grid will look on pace.
Another comfortable pole for Crickmit. 3/10 the gap to second. Carries on his form of great qualifying, but we'll have to see about the race.
Yeah. Just looking at his... Yeah, so his best finish of the season is 2 third places. Take them away, it's a P5 and a P10 and a P9, and then the rest out the points. So it shows that he's just can only qualify at a minute. So there we go. There is the grid for round 10 for Tier 2 Mexico. Not enough time to run through the grid there, but looking good for Crickmit again, but he has to convert.
He does, and that will be the challenge from today. You know, very easy track to make a mistake, especially through that S section. We saw quite a lot of tier 1 guys lose it through there, whether that was contact or hitting those curbs the wrong way. Very dangerous.
Well, Dylan said your audio is not included. I don't know if that's
I think it's fixed now.
okay. So it's going to be a dry start. Like Pete said, it's going to be 77% chance before 45 minutes. So it could be right at the end, most likely. And yeah, Dylan just said it's fixed now, so good. We're going 3 minutes. Any predictions for yourself and the chat? What's a podium prediction?
Podium prediction. Shall I predict the top 3 now, shall I?
Yeah.
Yeah, shut in the dark. Do you know what? I'm going to say Crickmit wins. You know, I'm going to say do I want to say a spinless race? Yeah, I'll say it. Spinless race from Crickmit. First place. Yep, that's confidence for you, isn't it? I'll go P2, Vaughn, and I think Fine Defender will get back up to P3 from wherever he's starting. I think it's 9th, is it?
Yeah, be alright. Dylan says a Fusion win back in his team. Trying to see if there's going to be any surprises from bottom half of the grid. Kinch is always in for a shout. Just avoids all the chaos, but I think he'll get points today, but I don't think he'll get top 3. Let's go. Fusion Gamer win again. I think he's just so consistent. We'll go Hasbo and Vaughn over the top 3.
And how many people will Hasbro have murdered while getting P2?
Hopefully none, but he's starting P6, so I'm expecting a big dive bomb into turn 1 and 2.
Yeah, I say that, but I think Bio is known for being the danger around Mexico. I think everyone in 7GR has seen that clip.
You're starting P10, I think, right in the middle, so...
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, should be running up. Double points for Haas, says Mikey. It's a good chance. Win it some Poe, qualify in the top 10.
I'm going to go Lenny to finish 5th as well. I think you'll pick up some solid points.
Yeah,
very consistent.
Start in the back.
Yeah, but you'll avoid all the carnage and then it'll be sorted.
Hopefully, but here we go. No formation lap. We have 4 red lights. 5 red lights, and away we go. Looks like a fairly decent start from Fusion Game. He's already alongside Crickmit into turn 1. Might get ahead. Let's keep an eye on Hasbro. Is he going to make the dive bomb into turn 1? As we go 3 wide into turn 1, the top 3. Will he catch up down the inside? Fusion Gamer into the lead. And Crickmit is nowhere to be seen right now. He's down to P7. Will he catch up to P2? Vaughn, Poe, Hasbro, P5. Now P6 is all your face. Gets alongside and ahead of the Williams. And there goes Hasbro down the inside. Gets past the Mercedes and the Alpinas. Is 3 wide behind. There's Tyler starting on the soft set. Gives a little Alpine tap. Crickmit right in the thick of things, down to P10 from P1. Lenny's had a spin at the back. And also Bio is a few seconds behind as well. There's Nice position changes. Woody Ketchup now into the lead as
Oh,
Lose
and
win it.
Winnets is out.
Through the S's, and that brings out the VSC. Obviously the big loser there, Crickmit. Tyler up second places on them soft tyres.
So the big loser is my credibility for those awful predictions.
Then he started
Crickmit
with softs as
fits.
well.
So does Find Defender.
New
Maybe
wings.
throwing on the hards for both of them.
Yeah, what's going on here? Side by side down the main straight, it's still under VSC condition though. BBV in tow. Must be a very high delta.
Crickmit did not get a wing, so pure strategy from him. Lenny's also in.
Either that or I didn't fix it for him.
That's probably more likely with this game, isn't it?
Yeah, so if the game had started on the hard, so he's still got a better start than Crickmit. Didn't quite see what happened with those three at the back and Lenny and Bayer, but everybody else got through okay. Oh, back on the way. James look inside there, down around Tyler.
Oh, Woody's created a lovely gap there on that restart. Vaughan is right behind Fusion, so maybe a small mistake there.
That's enabled. And here comes Vaughan. Got some straight line speed compared to Fusion Gamer. Wonder if he's gone for the wet setup for Fusion Gamer.
Well, what I'm reading is that they won't be wet for too long, apparently, now they've got to the race. So we'll see how that plays out.
Yeah, so maybe if Crickmit went for that strategy, maybe he's thought, well actually no, he would have started on the hards if he thought he'd get to the rain on them. Onto hards, another yellow flag at the back, and looks like DPV and Toe have had a tangle. Both off the track momentarily.
A lot of front wing on the track there.
So it's on Tuesday. It's just a long DRS train now. But because of the rain, maybe some will have a wet setup on, I think, Fusion Gamer.
Is that bio off? It is, yeah.
Vaughan down that straight wasn't even burning the ERS, and he just
Ooh, that's
sailed past.
So when Crickmit have almost have wiped out bio.
Here comes Crickmit. I'll make the move on Toe. Toe not given much room. Just about survives Crickmit. Enabled.
Hasbro, right, so
DPV. So Toe and Crickmit going out again, down the main straight. But he's got this move done this time. He is on the hard tyre though. Gets that move done now. Up to P2, he's 1.2 seconds away from the leader Woody Ketchup, who's not at the title fight. He is 4th in the championship. Been doing wonders there.
Jay Hutchinson picking up our first 3-second time penalty of the evening. I don't think that'll be the last by any means, but that 4 isn't a great start to that.
Definitely not. So Poe, well, actually Vaughan's closed the gap massively. He's got the DRS on Woody Ketchup. He's a bit too far back this time to make a move, but his straight line speed just a minute ago was pretty good. But Woody Ketchup.
Yeah.
So right as here comes Poe on Fusion Gamer. Fusion Gamer is really slow on the straight. He is really struggling.
It's also still in the corners on those hards, so they're not really working for him.
He's got his teammate behind now as well. Okay, so fast lap on the race. And Scotty gets past Jay Moore. He's at a rigger start. Scotty up to the point of now. Kninch not too far away. He's starting near the back as well. I think everybody from 13th down have had a spin or a pit stop. So quite a lot of pit stops already.
Yes.
Vaughan now putting the pressure on the leader. Woody Ketchup. Going for a fourth win at Mexico. As the time penalties now racking up.
I think Vaughan's going to go for it here. Very close to the back of him.
Steers will be enabled. Only half a second away. Well, neither car burning, maybe. Just going to wait for the next DRS straight. Fusion Gamer survives that time. He's got his teammate behind him. And Woody Ketchup remains in the lead for now. So we have pretty much two DRS trains. Sauce is starting to go off now for Tyler. He's out of the rest of the defender. Jay Hudson all over the back. It's the Tyler train Foreman, and also the Poe train as well. Poe's up to P3. I didn't even see that happen.
I don't know, I missed that as well.
Foreman any closer this time? Roughly a little bit closer.
Woody Ketchup not using, neither was Vaughan.
Playing the long game, I think. I think Vaughan's just happy to be.
Oh, used a bit there. Just stick him in the front.
So there's Tyler getting rid of those sus. Now to the hards. The new strategy is DPVs. Looks like he's had a spin on the S's.
Hasbro having a look at all over your face. Goes for a switch back. Will he go down the inside? It does.
He tried
Vaughan's
it.
contact.
Yeah. It's a 3-second time back as well for
Oh, dear. I think if I'm Hasbro there, I'm wanting a little bit more space, but it's always the risk, yeah. Isn't it?
Didn't have the best of angle, but yeah, did look like all your face didn't really give much room as DBV retired in the pit lane.
Your team principal will not be happy with that.
No. So Vaughan been charging up his DRS, ready to pounce, and here he comes, burning it now. He's going to go for the move now. It's a nice slipstream. Slipstream's not really a thing on this game. Now up to P1.
And of course now he gets the DRS down the next straight as well.
Yeah.
I think a lovely little way to pull away as well.
Jay Hudson just passed Hasbro as well there. Just where Hasbro's just got to keep his cool. Usually when this happens he starts losing his head, but it's not out of
Fine
this.
defender, flying past Toad on the straight.
He's not having a great time down at P14.
Vaughan extending that gap at the front already, showing he's got some great pace.
Yeah, already out of the DRS range. And we'll see if Poe can start closing that gap now. Fusion Gamer just about hanging on to Poe. That DRS get dragged along. All your faces. dropped off the pace by nearly 3 seconds in the last 2-3 laps. I don't know if that was caused by the battle with the Hasbro, yeah.
Yeah. I think Hasbro's going to fancy a move. Maybe not this lap, but definitely the next.
More penalties coming, stingers this time.
Hasbro takes a lovely line through turns 1 and 2. Oh, he's going for it now on Jay Hutchinson.
A very good run. So Jay Hutchinson
On the
moves
outside.
across. A lovely move, he gets it down. It's a nice one from
Excellent
Hasbro. Especially with Jay Hutchinson sort of coming across a bit late, but managed to avoid. Another yellow flag, and it's Woody Ketchup
Oh,
from P2, and no wing at all. This could be BSC potentially.
it's Poe picks up the penalty.
Lucky he re-ghosted there, because Scotty would have been
Yeah.
dead.
Would not trust the ghosting system on this game at all.
No. That's what happened to me as well on Tuesday. Just Paloma and Charlie had an incident. Charlie was ghosted and then went through Paloma, and then all of a sudden Charlie wasn't ghosted. So in comes Woody Ketchup from P2. Unfortunate for him, he was having a decent race, but now he's Vaughan 4-second gap in the lead. If you game and now trying to put some pressure on Poe. Team Alpine looking good here. Clinch now into the points, as well as Paul. So Red Bull not looking good by 18th, and now Woody Ketchup down to 15th. There's another spinner, and this time it's Fusion Gamer. Same place. Oh, and behind!
And Scotty's
Scotty just behind in the background.
That curve, isn't it?
Yeah, that curve is a killer.
Must be a safety car.
I think there is, because...
No,
I think
I
that-
can't.
I don't know, Paul's just going a bit... on board Paul there.
Doesn't
he just-
look like it, but
No.
oh, Krigman's flat. I don't know how. That's not a safety car.
I'm not sure what Paul's doing then. He was like lifting off. Maybe he's suspecting one, I'm not too sure. I mean, yeah, I was definitely expecting one myself.
Very strange, but the game does surprise us. So
Yep, so this leaves Vaughan with a huge opportunity now to close that gap onto the championship leader, who's Fusion Gamer. Just had a spin, he's down to 7th.
here comes
didn't get
Fine
any damage.
Defender on Tyler. Oh, he dives down the inside. Fancies a switchback here, I think. He's going for it, no ERS.
And Tyler's got the DRS as well, so there you go. Fine Defender has, sorry. Another yellow flag, it's Jay Hutchison, both Ferraris
he's out.
And this time it is the safety car. And
Yeah, I mean, that section's really catching people out today, isn't it?
just in time for Vaughan. Should come around the corner. That could have been a race winner if Vaughan just missed the pit lane and caught the safety car. So both Ferraris out, which is not going to help them at the bottom of combined constructors. They're just submitted there at the bottom, staying out. Being a game of retakes the lead. Did have the lead for about half a straight.
Krigman pit. I wonder what he goes on to. Mediums.
It's a strange one.
24 laps.
Fusion Gamer, sorry, I think.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's on the hards though, so all he needs really is another safety car. But he needs another safety car, doesn't he? Otherwise,
Maybe
this race will
maybe the rain's coming. No, next 5 laps or something. Because I don't know.
quite possibly, yeah.
I don't know why he would not pit. Same with Terry, he stayed out on 11 lap old mediums.
I see the mediums as a.
And Lenny.
You've got to pit on the mediums, I think. I think you can make a case for the hards, but it's still not ideal.
There are more clouds in the sky now, so maybe the rain is coming very soon. There's a lot of
It's pretty
cars still
sunny, though.
to catch up.
I mean, at least one thing this will do is the pack will be really bunched up, which obviously not what Vaughan wanted at all. For any of the top 3, really, I imagine, but it does give the people who maybe had an unlucky start a chance to get something from the race.
Yeah, post saying no rain currently expected.
Oh.
So maybe Jay Moore could be a possible one to look at now. He's on the mediums, gets all the hard runners up ahead.
Yeah, he might make some great progress on this restart.
Stinger's bio to catch the pack up then. As I always say, when the safety car comes out, when there's a bit of offset on tyres, people do get caught out. Like for example, well, Vaughan, fresh tyres versus 12 lap old Haas. Good game was to be braking a bit earlier. Vaughan might not expect it, taking his
I think that
braking line.
happened to Craigmit, their own Bahrain. I think it was going on the last lap, and the guy on the old hard just broke so much earlier than he thought, and he lost his whole wing.
Yeah.
The real difference will be Jay Moore looking forward at Hasbo and all the way facing forward. You know, if they punch up into turn 1, he's braking on his mediums, they'll be a bit hotter as well, and very easy to go by someone.
Yeah. It's down to your mentality, of course. Because some people think, oh, he's on old tyres, I've got to get past as soon as possible. Ooh, Jay Moore.
Jeez.
He went
Yeah.
into the back of Hasbro there. As we now have some pit stops on Lenny and Tony. Set of mediums of Tone, a set of hearts of Lenny.
Yeah.
Going up their track position they just made.
I assume some people think it's not going to rain, and some people think it will. Or at least some people think it'll not rain enough to end us. So I should be on this lap if Lenny and Toe put the foot down. Yeah. And then we can see the chaos unfold.
Yep. Just under halfway through this race.
Yeah, Fusion Gamer, the only guy not to stop yet. Craigmit, Flying Defender, Stingers and Lenny all making 2. And Safety Car is in this lap.
There we go then. Fusion Gamer is away. Good start from Jay Moore and Spectre on those medium tyres. And he's going to make a very early move on Hasbro. Up to P5. Is Hasbro going to make a move back? I don't know, he's nowhere near. Behind any other moves, I don't think so. Everybody cleanly through this time on the restart. I think it's just a matter of time. Game of holding off everybody. It's Tyler making a move. There's contact between him and Jay Moore, or the other way around. Jay Moore making a move, maybe.
I think Tyler could Hasbro on the straight as well. That's what might have caused.
Tyler 8 lap old hards as well. I think Tyler is on the wheel. Very funny gears through there.
Yeah, he likes a high gear, doesn't he?
Yeah, it was like 7-8, 7-8, 7-8 all the way through that.
Yeah, he came out that right hander before and went 3, 4, 5, and then back down to 4 for the exits.
Crickmate seems to be in a little bit of a battle there. You got the battle Woody Ketchup and Fine Defender. Up ahead though, Poe making a move on Vaughan, who was the race leader, but Poe using all his ERS already to make that move. Gets the move down, it's a nice move to be fair. Another one burning a lot of ERS is all in your face. Here he comes. Thought he was overtaking somebody. He pulled out to the left and I thought it was a car there, but there was no one there.
Would you catch up down the inside of Cunninge? Oh, it's tight. Cunninge holds it around the outside. Very nice.
Oh, and he loses it. Woody Ketchup gets a bit of a wiggle. Has opened the door to Fine Defender to get a nice run, but couldn't quite manage it. A lot of these drivers burning a lot of ERS already. It's very hard to gain it back around here.
Yeah, I mean that one straight's a killer for ERS. Oh, Fine Defender's go down the inside. Very close.
As ahead, DRS enable now on Vaughan. 78% ERS. Viewing Gamer's not even burnt any, so he's managed to play it smart.
Wow.
Taking
on those
advantage
old hards as well.
Yeah.
Oh, here comes Woody Ketchup on Fine Defender. Side by side into turn 1.
Whoa! I'm saying Woody Ketchup. Woody Ketchup sort of stuck it where it shouldn't have been.
Yeah, he wasn't really alongside.
Crickmate's going to take full advantage. See, down the outside he goes. Brakes a lot later than Woody Ketchup. And gets the move done. Nice move there. There's a little battle behind as well between the other Red Bull, Bio and the Stingers going at it. Stingers gets ahead. Oh, and Vaughan!
Oh,
Another twist! Where is he gone?
he's alright, he's carried on.
Oh, there's a spirit at the back though, Paul. Pulls off into the wall. Wing damage for him. Vaughan just had a little moment. To save it.
But I did a few times yesterday, Tuesday. Get on that curb and lose the back end. Just managed to save it, but it's a lot of time lost.
Cars behind us have done very well to avoid him.
Yeah. And Fusion on 90% ERS compared to Texas 0 and James 14. So
There we go, that.
here comes Poe.
Plenty of room given, nice racing. Poe's going to
Going
go
for
for
the
the
switch
run.
back. And the DRS. Fusion's using this battery now. Will it be enough? Doesn't look like it, no.
Nice racing there from Poe and Feeling Gamer. Poe takes his lead for the first time tonight. 2 Alpines currently double podium. Jay Moore, as we mentioned, now up to P4. Looking good. As it is now getting a bit grey in the sky. Poe says rain in 50. How is Poe like? I don't know. He's like.
You're not supposed to text and drive, but he's
Yeah.
doing quite well
he
at it.
ketchups around at the back of yeah, Poe just. Maybe he's on the straight, just like quickly. So, Aulia face 0% ERS coming down this straight, so he can't attack his teammate. And so Jay Moore, 0% ERS. As Asbo might be the one to watch now on 50%. He'll start taking advantage of that very soon. Yeah, big DRS train all the way down to P8, P9 now because fine defender. Quick mix, so top 10 all winning DRS train, as there we go, he's got some action up top here as Jay Moore trying around the outside of Aulia face. Aulia face hangs on as he looked very slightly through there, I don't know, a bit of lag. Video game doing a fantastic job by the way. 18 left on hands, he's still up P2, plenty of ERS to defend and attack with.
He's doing a great job. Definitely does need some sort of safety car, I still feel, though, because
He needs the rain cover.
pit stop down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, I think they last about 23 laps to like the absolute maximum, I think. So,
Yeah.
from what I remember, could be wrong. It's so difficult to overtake when you're just DS train is just unable to
Yeah, I mean, if you're
pass
running
it.
slightly higher wings and you're stuck in one of those trains, it's near impossible.
Poe's definitely talking on the straight on the stream.
Well, we appreciate that. All in for it, yes.
Until you see him text and then just go straight on the turn one.
200 mile an hour crash into the wall.
So Toe got around Lenny there for P13.
Finish might be all over Tyler on the main straight.
Tom moves on DRS there. The older tyres.
No DRS, no ERS either. They're still using it. Here comes Spinach.
Yeah, Tyler's going to try and defend this, I reckon. There he
He
goes.
sends it. Yeah.
Just about avoid.
This
There's
game
sometimes where you
sort of
gotta yield.
contact. Yeah. And I think that would be it for me, you know. Older hards compared to newer mediums, you know, no battery. I think I'd be trying to stick behind and regenerate some of it back.
Yeah. Pace slightly there. Still got plenty of ERS compared to cars around him. Definitely getting darker by the minute in the sky. Also, I mentioned a few gamer, and he is the only one up there who hasn't got a penalty.
Yes, very true.
And the McLaren's still looking very good. And I think this game got the straight on the speed. He's got the ERS if he wanted to use it. I think he's just conserving his tyres a bit.
I think he's quite happy, big shell.
He's got a flag and Lenny this time. And he's lost a bit of wing. He's going to try and stick out to the rain, I think. Fine defender, gets round Tyler.
Very
His
close
tyres.
and goes off track.
Crickman gets through as well. Just about, does he? Side by side
Tries to
through, yes.
use and
Crickman ahead.
those gear changes are very odd, aren't they?
I think
picks up
I think he's on the
Oh,
wheel now. I
apparently.
think he's just learning still.
Yeah,
This is the first league race on the wheel. It's not too bad.
was doing quite well then, yeah.
Yeah. A lot of people do struggle when they switch over for quite a while. And some people just pick up straight away. But here comes Vaughan on Hasbro. Gets himself up to P5. Hasbro, another one who's got a bit of slow straight line speed set up on, I think.
Bring it and
There's a-
Tyler side by side.
Tyler's got the DRS, here he goes, fighting back. Tries the inside, then tries the outside as Crickman covers it off.
Oh.
And Crickman's just got too much better grip.
Yeah. Tyler chancing his luck on a lot of these turn-ins.
Somehow avoiding the contact. So Pilot still leads us as we now head into lap 24, so William Face picks up a penalty again. I think that's 6 seconds now at least. Fusion Gamers tyres 23 lap on. I think he's actually going to go for a move here, I think. He did dab the ERS a little bit. I think he's just happy to be dragged along here by Poe as fine defender. It's past Kidditch for P7. Keeping up pace Fusion Gamer with Poe. He does need the rain to come in the next. You can do it. You can always do a hard, soft strategy. So maybe the halves will last a little bit longer, till around about lap 27, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, the question is, at what point do you stop gambling on the rain coming?
Yeah.
So obviously you could wait until you get a puncture for it to not ever come. So it's all about that balancing act.
Well, that's a gamble he's taken. He had a look. He did have the lead and then had a spin. Gamble
He's
on
using
safety
now.
car.
He seems to use about 10%, but then it's off a bit.
I think he's just using just enough just to make sure he's staying ahead of his teammate and Jay Moore behind.
Oh, we catch up. That's 2 on the straight. Nice and easy for him.
Surely it's going to rain in a second. No sun at all now. Fusion game, it's so consistent through this, it's just nowhere near it invalidating. Vaughan as well, looking good for a podium. Maybe even a race win. You never know. No penalties. Kinch is still on this train, so he'll be jumping up a few places a lot.
Fusion Game is that close this time. I think he has to go for it, does he? Yeah, pulls alongside him.
Oh, there we go. Fusion Gamer back in the lead. Or a little bit of a... Well, it looked like a little bit of a mistake from all your face, but I think it was just a bit of a... It certainly does look like it's going to rain soon, Mike. It should do. That's what Fusion Gamer needs right now. He's 25 lap old cards.
Desperate for that rain to come.
With Poe with no ERS. Might open the door to all your face. We could see an Alpine 1-2 at some point. Yeah, I think rain is very imminent now. Just waiting for the spots to appear on the screen now, I think. So let's see if Poe can get this P1 back. And the ERS round the corner. 0% ERS, but he's going to have enough speed with DRS. And here he comes. Fusion Gamer not going to give this up though. One, all their faces tap the back of the house. All their face had a very good run here. He's going to slipstream from his teammate. But no ERS.
Oh, down the inside.
Oh, contact behind. Mercedes has gone into the back of all your face. J Moore has lost a few positions. Now here goes a massive cluster of cars. It's all switching around. It's come alive. What's happened here? All your face is now up to P2. Fusion Gamer down to P3. J Moore back to P4. Oh, there comes the rain. So it all went a bit crazy for a couple of corners.
It's mental. I think first and second collided at some point in there as well, because they were right up the third and he'd just basically been off spot.
Fusion Gamer sliding out through the stadium section. DRS to Sable straight away.
Oh, he's in.
He's dived in. Very quick.
Gambled perfectly there.
Yeah.
I think he's pulled a masterclass there.
Yeah, the
straight to
spots
the
are
pits along with Vaughan.
spots are on already, so everyone stayed out. These top four are going to struggle. That was very quick.
Wow.
So all your face. Well, Vaughan as well. He must be favourite to win this now.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Fine defender looking good as well for podium. Kinich. Everybody's going to jump these guys out the top here, surely.
Can't believe the rain came down that quick. It's like half a lap and it was in this.
Whoa, there we go. Look at these. Look at this top four. They're sliding everywhere. They can't even get traction anywhere.
Oh, wow.
Mercedes is flying. Look, there you go.
J
He's
Moore.
off. Oh, this is so unfortunate for J Moore. Just
It's insane that. I mean, the track's so good. Just like that.
started raining through the S's and then it was into the weather by the time they get to the pit stop. But look how much these guys are struggling here.
Look where all over your face is. It's only 6 seconds.
100 mile an hour through
He's
the
gaining.
S's. Poe can't
Some
stop down.
contact here. Oh, all over your face makes a mistake. Oh, he's just held onto it.
These top four are going to be way down the pack.
Yep. You have to be careful and dodge J Moore here because it's not going very quickly. Oh, wow.
Perfect timing for all your face. He gets ahead, and now J Moore can hold Vaughan up for a couple of corners. So front three now pit. Oh, big struggle for J Moore there. So let's see where they come out.
Pit entry must be.
So all your
awful
face
for him.
takes the lead of this race. Vaughan
Oh, might be okay. Oh, Woody Ketchup's crashed.
Did the
That's
car
it.
come
Oh.
down? Yeah. So Fusion Gamer, Hasbro, J Moore all dropped down loads of places
Who's
purely
come
on the
there?
timing of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Vaughan gets a drive through.
Oh,
The
wow.
favourite to win this race has gone out the window now. It's anyone's race. Kinich, P5, can he win 2 Mexicos in a row?
Yeah, no penalties.
I mean, the safety car's going to be out for at least a couple of laps. What we've got to do is stick with the front four. Hopefully we don't get too far away. That is the importance of keeping it in the limits. Kinich knows he's not the fastest driver on the grid by any means, but probably one of the cleanest and consistent, and that is how he gets his results.
Io picks up a time penalty under the safety car.
Rookie mistake.
Yeah.
Born and fuming.
Yeah. It's a race around that because you have to serve it when that safety car comes in as well.
Yeah.
So you're instantly about 20 seconds back.
I've never seen the rain go from just starting rain to intermediates within 10 seconds.
Yeah, literally. And the 4 guys who, you know, just an unfortunate place on the track just going past the pit lane. I mean, they lost seconds and seconds on that in lap.
Yeah. I think the safety car saved them as well from losing more places.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
So we've got Lenny and Paul still miles behind here, so another lap. Which is all the good news for people without penalties. Toe is one of them, by the way. You could get some decent points here for AlphaTauri.
Yep, definitely. Fusion Gamer as well. Hasn't got a penalty and he's driving very consistently for the first 2/3 of this race, so if he can keep it clean, I think you have a good chance of a podium at the very least.
So safety car will be in this lap. It's Lenny, Paul now coming through the S's.
You wouldn't even know there's a safety car if you were just watching these two.
Paul's no one who hasn't got any penalties and might sneak a point out of this somehow.
And do you want to do a prediction of a top 3 from here?
Well, that's going to be Vaughan, not in any particular order. McLaren double podium, unfortunately.
Or with Vaughan in his drive-through?
Oh yeah, Vaughan got a drive really, so definitely not that. Okay then, Kinich. It's hard to say. You just don't know what's going to happen up ahead.
Yeah, and I go Fine Defender win. Cunnage second. Maybe Fusion third. That's what I'm going to go for.
I'm going to back Poe to win this one.
Yeah, he has done very good.
Poe to win, Kinich second, and Fusion Gamer third, I think. So here we go, for this a bit of late call. It's a very late call, but someone did say the rain's only going to be for a lap, but we shall see if it does dry up towards the end. I think England's going to make another pit stop to get damaged. So all your face taking them right to the line. Vaughan comes in to get a drive through. Not sure if that'll work though. You might
Get ready for 6 wide.
Oh, that was very strange.
Yeah, he's not really.
Yeah, and
it's work.
Vaughan's been done over there. That's what I thought he would have done. He's done a pit stop instead of a drive-through. Tyler down the inside here, making us send to P3.
Oh, fusion off. Maybe a
Trying to
bit of
figure out
contact with
what's-
Hasbro there, I think.
Survives for P9. And took the P8 by the way now. There's more wing damage and that was no idea who it was. Mercedes or J Moore, I think it was. It's got no front end plate there.
Nice.
But yeah, Vaughan, another rookie mistake there, taking the drive through straight away. I think you have to wait for the safety car to actually disappear from the.
Yep.
Oh, it's Lenny.
Is that another
And
safety car?
Another safety car comes
Oh,
out.
wow.
So Vaughan's got another drive through, and has he still got the drive through? So look. Yeah, he does.
Yeah. Oh dear.
Well, it wouldn't have mattered anyway because it would have happened.
Yeah, would have been the same either way, wouldn't it?
But now, another safety car means good news for Kinich. Toe's looking very good here for his. Let's see. It might be his first points of the season. He's had he's had a P9 at Belgium, but apart from that, no points at all. So good for Toe.
He could be on for a cheeky podium if he plays his cards right. Oh, Jim has gone wet. Trying something different. Probably worth the gamble. You had to pit anyway.
Yeah. It doesn't look like it's coming down too hard, but
No, it doesn't really look that wet, does it? But you never know. I saw how quick it got wet before. Might do the same.
I think Poe's very happy with the restart, but I don't think OFA's broken any rules. If anything, he's compromised himself, I think.
Yeah, it looked that way because you at least go a little bit before the line, but he put his foot down on the line. So I suppose the people behind him, if they'd done it properly, they probably should have jumped him.
Yeah.
They timed it right.
Yeah, Vaughan will. No, I don't. I think if Vaughan don't serve at drive-through, I think he gets like a 20-second penalty or something at the end of the race. So I can't remember.
Not get disqualified, not serving the drive-through.
I think if
you get 3 laps, don't you? But he's not going to get 3 laps anyway.
Yeah, so you get 20 seconds. If you can serve it, you get disqualified. But if you can't serve it with like the minimum, whatever it is, or the maximum 3 laps, then I think it just adds 20 seconds at the end.
Yeah.
But I would not chance that. No.
Oh, Jim was pitted. He's thought logically about
onto the
his
softs.
Ah, right. No, I take back what I've just said.
Maybe it's going to dry up the last lap. You don't know.
Well,
Just
maybe.
taking a random gamble. I mean, it's not going to.
It is Mexico. It's pretty hot, so.
But a bit of extreme gamble for hitting us to wets and then softs on the next lap.
Yeah, it is. The rain, it's still coming down, so yeah, really it has to stop raining for those tyres to be any good at all.
Yeah, or maybe Jay Moore just did a double pit stop to make the safety car go out that one extra lap, take the gamble.
Quite possible. It might have to be in the start anyway, does it? Do you have to have 2 racing laps?
I do not know.
I don't know either, but I feel like that might be a thing. I'm not sure it can just send you around for one of that.
Joel's not very happy with
Oh
the
yeah,
chat.
in this lap, yeah. I still think Pope can win this if he can get a car between him and Cunnington and build that 3-second gap. He's definitely got a chance.
Yep, so let's see
Will it
what
be
he faces
another
this time.
interesting restart, or will he surprise everyone and go a bit earlier?
See, if I was fine defender here, back off like a couple of car lengths and then get a good run.
Yeah, definitely.
Tyler's
I'd
getting a
make
bit
sure your
side by
car's
side.
straightened
Tyler,
out.
be very careful, you can't be side by side.
The Max Verstappen rule.
So Oliver goes right to the line again.
Oh,
And this
great
time-
traction for Tyler. Wow.
Yeah, now he faces. Hasbro got a really good restart as well. So Hasbro's a bit slower on the straights, so he might do very well in his last couple of laps as the battle begins into turn one. Hasbro
Oh, big save from Toe there. Excellent drive.
Toes has got to try and stay out of trouble now. As Hasbro breaking a little bit late before his contact.
Oh, big miss late.
As Post sneaks past there, Stinger's holding everybody up, it looks like. There's a battle still going ahead. Fine defender up to P2. Ollie face 1.2 second in the lead, but he's got a few penalties, so has Fine defender there, I think. At least 2 each. We'll keep the penalties a secret to the end.
Oh,
That's more for Ollie
there's
face.
more penalties.
Definitely not going to be a win for Ollie face unless something dramatic happens. So everyone's settling into their positions for the final lap. Fusing game on fresh intermediates as well.
He's actually be getting some great traction. Oh, but Toe's got all of the ERS.
Toe's got to do this out of trouble. Same with Kinich. Let's see what happens when they cross the line. As we go through turn 1, 2, 3.
Cunnington is about 3 seconds back from Toe here.
Got flagged. That's Jay Moore on those soft tyres.
Inevitable spin, I think, really.
Yeah. So Vaughan comes into that drive-through just in case he doesn't get that time back and gets disqualified. So here we go. Through the
Goodness, right
S's
behind
for the final
Cunnington.
time.
You've not got the confidence through their mind.
Well, to be fair to Jay Moore, it has stopped raining, but good enough.
Yeah, a little bit too late, unfortunately, for him. I like this thinking, though. You got to go for it, don't you?
Yeah. So fireworks going off. It's going to be all here. Face going to cross a line. As Hasbro picks up a late penalty in first place, but who is going to be the winner? Fine defender, Poe.
Poe takes it for now.
Where's Kinich?
Does he keep it? Oh,
Yes, he does. Poe
He
into
does.
the lead. Fine defender third.
the
Peak
4
second.
tenths in it.
Toe up to P4. A really good result for Alvin
Wow.
Tarry. Harris is going to be very happy with that. 4 and 5 for Alvin Tarry. Decent game at P6, not a bad one considering the circumstances. Aulia Face finished P1 and only picked up a point.
Oh,
And Vaughan's come
oh,
to pits
he
again.
did get a 20-second penalty for an
Yeah, he
unsafe
did.
drive-through.
Yeah, thought he did.
And J-Moore last across the line.
One more lap maybe it would drop it.
Style points across the line for J-Moore.
Yeah, but a really good race again. Finished driver day and yes, no
great driving from Cunninge there to go that whole very chaotic race without picking up a penalty. Same for Toe as well.
We're Toe. It's a toss up between Toe and Kinch for driver day, but
Yeah.
very good performance on both. So there's the round 10. Done and dusted. Poe is the winner. Kunich P2, fine defender, completes the podium. Toe picking up some very good points out of Terry alongside Tyler. And P5, Freedom Gamer Championship leader. P6, Hasbro 7th. Paul 8th. Crickmick 9th. All in face. Here's our last point scorer. Stingers, Bio, J Moore, Vaughan. Laughter finishes. And Lenny. You catch up J Hudson, Scotty, DBV, and Winnets we lost on lap 1. The DNFers, quickly run through race directors. That's a few wing changes there. Yeah, really good, exciting race that was.
Oh yeah, plenty of action, lots of overtakes, even changeable conditions. Can't ask for much more than that.
Yeah, I think the most surprising thing was how quick the rain come down. I think very surprising. Hope that doesn't happen next week at Kua. That's where we are next week for round 11.
Yeah.
Everybody's favourite track. But yeah, we'll see you then. Hopefully we'll have comms on Tuesday for Tier 1 if Pete's internet's working for once, and or maybe we can find a new streamer. I don't know. But yeah, thank you for joining us, and then we'll see you then. Good night.